Oh boy, it's happening. It is actually happening. Guys, Sony PlayStation just dropped some of the biggest news we've gotten in quite some time. And it's what we feared for quite some time, ever since they started releasing, the PlayStation 5 digital edition console and getting rid of the disc drive, already kind of giving us hints of where the future is going. Today, they dropped the bombshell on Twitter, which, by the way, go follow me on Twitter/X, whatever you want to call it, that they are no longer going to be supporting a physical disc starting in 2028. And that honestly just absolutely sucks, man. So we're going to go ahead and check out the blog post. I have not read it for myself. A friend actually sent it to me saying that, yep, we're not going to own anything anymore. And I didn't believe it, man. I refused to believe it until I came out of work and I went to Twitter and I saw that they actually did post about it. So very unfortunate, man. I honestly love collecting physical games. Resident Evil Requiem, the Steelbook edition, was my recent one. I got my Last of Us Steelbooks right here. I got Elden Ring. I like collecting physical games, man. And I'm not gonna lie, I do collect digital games here and there. There's some sales every once in a while that I like to, splurge on. But when it comes to the main games, like a new obvious Resident Evil game, we have Resident Evil Veronica remake coming out next year. Obviously, I want to get a physical, hopefully a steelbook with that game, or any other big titles that come out. Wolverine later this year. Games like that, I want to collect them physically. So every once in a while, I like collecting digital games. I'm not gonna lie about it. But oh man, it sucks to not have the option, dude. We've been getting a lot of bad news recently in gaming in general, man. The Steam machine being overpriced, Xbox cutting studios. There's rumors that they're gonna cut Game Pass, that they might actually close Game Pass. I don't know if that, when they'll announce that. Price increases, of course, on PlayStation, on Xbox as well. We've been getting a lot of L's in the gaming space, man. The hobby is just getting more and more pricey, and now with the prices going up in consoles and all that, it's just very unfortunate. Anyway, let's get to the blog post right here. So physical disc production ending in January 2028 for new games releasing on PlayStation consoles. And this just doesn't mean PlayStation games. This means every game, guys, whether it's a new Call of Duty game, a new Need for Speed game, any game, third party, first party, it doesn't matter. It's all going to be digital now, no physical games. I wonder if they got more of an incentive in seeing those GTA 6 pre-orders to fully go with this decision, because I already hear rumors that GTA 6 pre-orders sold like 2 to 3 billion, with a B, guys, billion in pre-orders, and that's just a couple of days. So I don't know, let's just read this. In response to shifting trends in consumer preference, new games will be released on PlayStation Store and at retailers in digital formats only. So yeah, we're gonna be getting games in a box with digital codes starting in 2028. So no more discs being in the boxes. As consumer preferences and the broader entertainment industry continue to shift away from physical discs to digital physical game disc production, for all new games releasing on PlayStation consoles will be discontinued starting January 2028. Following this date, new games will be available on PlayStation Store and at retailers in digital formats only. This transition has no impact on games that are already released or will be releasing prior to January 2028 in disc format. That is a question I have regarding all this, because this all but confirms that whenever the PlayStation 6 does come out, which most likely will be in 2028, that's why they're releasing this right now, to already, get the backlash going. So by the time 2028 rolls around, people are already warmed up to the idea. And yeah, this probably all but confirms that the PlayStation 6 is going to be all digital. They're not going to sell a disc drive with it. But that gives the question of, okay, if they're cutting physical games, and if they do go all digital when the PlayStation 6 does roll around, what about people that own games? I'm going to assume the PlayStation 6 is going to be releasing all digital. So how are we going to be able to play our PS5 games on our PS6 if we decide to upgrade? If I have Resident Evil Requiem physically on my PlayStation 5 now, and they release a PlayStation 6 only digital, how am I going to play my game on there? Are they going to be releasing a disc drive separately? Are they going to include a disc drive? Which is not likely because they're already saying that everything's going to be digital. So how is that going to work? Questions. This is a natural direction for Sony Interactive Entertainment to adapt to consumer trends, as a general preference for digital media significantly outspaces physical discs. This transition will enable us to align more closely with how most of our community prefers to access and play games today. They're kind of pretty much saying that, I don't know the exact numbers. I don't think they're here in this blog post, but I think majority of their sales are digitally. I think it might be 80% digital, 20% physical. So that's why they're actually going to full digital. And I'm pretty sure, again, seeing the sales for like GTA 6, just gives them all the confidence to just go fully digital. We'll continue to prioritize our resources to drive innovation in how players can access games and provide choices as to where players prefer to purchase new games, whether that's at retailers or PlayStation Store. We remain committed to delivering a world-class gaming experience to our fans, and we thank you for your continued support. Sony, PlayStation, y'all guys are flopping, man. How are you guys just gonna take physical collecting to us that actually like collecting physical games? I understand people buying digital games. I understand that. I know I see the positives when it comes to digital. I know it's very convenient to just have everything on your console. You don't have no disc, but come on, man. Nothing beats buying a deluxe edition of Resident Evil Requiem and having a sleeve with a steelbook, opening it up and having goodies in there. Like, little by little, man, gaming has just gone backwards from having, manuals, booklets in our games, to not getting anything, literally just having a disc in there, maybe a reversible cover, to now literally just getting nothing in the box. Sooner or later, like GTA 6, we're just going to be getting a box with a front and back cover and a digital code inside and nothing else, not even a disc no more. So, it just feels like we're just going backwards, dude. Prices are getting more expensive as the consoles get older. We are shifting away from physical media, less manuals, now no disc in the boxes. It just sucks, man. It truly does suck where gaming is going, getting more expensive. I really hope that, obviously, if they're gonna shift to digital only, then games have to be cheaper online, because obviously having physical media, they have to, spend more. So games shouldn't be $70 on the PlayStation Store. It should be $60 most. So we better see that taken into effect as well. Let's go see the feedback that what people are saying about this. We have Spawn Point, guys, this is a really bad decision, WTF. And I agree with them, man. Like, what the fudge, man? Shame on you. No PlayStation, you kill what you created 30 years ago. No PS6 for me. It's over. What an incredibly anti-consumer decision. That is true, man. There's no reason to play with PlayStation anymore. After more than 30 years with Sony, I'm switching to PC. I do have a PC, man. So, I'll probably be doing a majority of my gaming. It's, of course, those PlayStation exclusives. You have to play them on PlayStation. You will own nothing. That's true, man. This is what happens when you buy digital, by the way. This is the worst PlayStation generation of all time. Multiple price hikes, 99% cross-generational games, digital push and physical decline, PSVR 2 dead on arrival, multiple studio closures, live service push, huge game cancellations, Concord and Bungie. Yeah, man, they bought Bungie for like 2-3 billion, and they brought out Marathon, which flopped, and they're not even giving what actual gamers want, and that's Destiny 3. They pushed out Concord, shut it like a week after it released. So yeah, PlayStation fully investing in these live service games. They don't do good, and now us the gamers are getting punished for it, man. Unfortunate. Mighty Keith, my boy, this is bullshit, and I agree with that. I agree with that. This is a really bad decision. If you want to lose longtime fans who actually buy games and move on from your platform, then this is the way to do it. But there is no way to reverse this decision. The stock needs to crash. Damn, man. A lot of people that are very PlayStation Sony fans are disagreeing with this post, man, because it's true. Like, why are we going backwards? PlayStation 1, physical. PlayStation 2, physical. PlayStation 3, physical. PlayStation 4. And I believe there was an ad during the PlayStation 4 era that they released this push of, or a commercial advertising that it's best to own physical. It's cool to, you know, pass games, share them with your friends, sell them, buy used games, all that good stuff. And now from PS4 to PS5 going to PS6, they went a full, you know, 360, 180, whatever. And now they're going full digital, man. It's just, oh man, what it truly is a bad time in the gaming space with all these price hikes, going full digital. It sucks, dude. Xbox, I don't know what they're gonna do with their new console, but this is gonna be their time to shine, man. It's gonna be your time to shine, Xbox, when that new system comes out 2028. I would assume the same year as this new PS6. Y'all better come out with a disc drive, heavily advertising with Xbox. Physical games do matter, so y'all better come through, Xbox, because this is a big L from PlayStation. Hopefully, I highly doubt it, man. With all this backlash, again, all the numbers show that a lot of people, a majority of people, are buying digitally opposed to physically. But why not just keep it how it is now and just give us both, dude? Like, come on, man. Oh, that sucks, man. But there it is, guys. Starting in 2028 with the PlayStation 6, most likely, physical games are a done deal. Everything's gonna be digital. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Again, go follow me on Twitter/X, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Yeah. And in this case, Naya, man, unfortunate, dude. Unfortunate.